right. How are we doing tonight, everybody? Good? Cool. All right. Welcome to Need a Carry Bro podcast. It is episode 15, not 14. Fix that. Whoopsie. I'm your host, Muertesfavor. Is it 11?
It's the 11th.
The 11th? Oh, yeah, I guess that slide didn't switch. My bad. Let's do that again. Welcome to Need a Carry Bro podcast, episode 15. It's March 11th, 2022. I'm your host, Muertesfavor, and I'm joined by my co-host, Parasite9. You there, Parasite?
Oh my god, can you not hear me?
Nah, you have to speak up.
Yellow.
Yellow. Screen's red, but not yellow.
Yellow.
How are you doing this week? What'd you do this week?
I saw Batman.
You saw
The
Batman. The Batman? How'd you like it? No spoilers,
really
of
good.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, no spoilers because it just came out, but it was really good. I'm usually more of a Marvel type person, but I really liked it, and it's got sparkly vampire Batman.
No.
So.
Edward Cullen.
My favorite.
Yeah. And when I saw Robert Pattinson was cast, I was like, oh no.
No, he did a good job. Oh my god, you okay?
Sorry, I left my water downstairs. Alright. Yeah, I was worried, but everyone says that he did a good job.
He did.
I think me and Master Gabe 2000 are going to go see it later this week. This weekend? Maybe? Yeah, it's Friday. I don't know. We'll see. What else? Anything else interesting?
Coming up with stuff for the Etsy shop, but that's about it.
Etsy shop, Patreon. I think mostly
Yes.
Patreon at this point.
I said Etsy.
I don't want to deal with shipping. I'd rather do it for Patreon. All right. Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
I finished a lot of anime, started an anime. Season 1 of High School DxD's in the books. I'm up to episode 5 of Komi Can't Communicate. I actually like it. It's really well done. I didn't think I was going to like that type of anime, but yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Played a lot of Magic Arena and Pokemon Unite. Didn't really have a chance to play anything else this week. Yeah, so that all you had
That's
this week?
it.
Cool. All right, let's get into it. All right. Final Fantasy 14. Steam users had issues logging into the game a few days ago. Square said it was a Unicode problem and has been fixed. Some other users have said bullshit. They are still having trouble getting in. One user on Reddit found that doing a fresh install, which sucks, make sure you save your UI stuff, will fix it for you. They claimed it had to do something with special characters in your username or whatnot. But yeah, fresh install if you're still having issues. Let me see. Final Fantasy also suffered a DDoS attack. That's denial of services attack. I forget the acronym completely. So it disconnected players from North American servers. Didn't really affect anyone else. The attack or the actions to stop those attacks have been dealt with or made, so you should have no issues logging into North American servers. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, they took more actions against real money trading and other quote-unquote illicit activities in the game from March 3rd to March 9th. They terminated 814 accounts for real money trading or quote-unquote prohibited activities. And real money advertising, just advertising, they terminated 121 accounts. Which is good. I've seen a lot less spam in chat. I think this week I hit level 90 on my Fisher because I had nothing else to do and I was watching anime on the side. All right. Pokemon, take this one, Parasite.
Pokemon. Not a whole lot for Legends Arceus because we are going to get into that a little bit later. There's a new code for 5 Grit Pebbles, 5 rare candies, and 5 star pieces. This goes until March 31st. The code is capital THX 4Y0URHELP. Thanks for your help.
Nice. And Ghoulish Midnight had texted me that like early last week, so it's been around for a while. If you need it, it's here on the screen. If not, you can ask anyone in the Discord and we'll shoot it to you. All right. What do we got next?
We have new main series generation confirmed. Parman. Parman. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are releasing late 2022, so later this year. This game will be full open world according to the official website. The region is hinted to be based on Spain. Uh, like given things like map of Spain in the live action part of the trailer. I didn't watch the whole trailer though. I
This
heard
is a
it was a
slide
little
from
weird at the
last
beginning.
week. I don't know how
I
I
was
got in
gonna
there.
say
Yeah,
I
so
could
it's
have
from the
sworn we went over
Sagrada
this already.
Familia in Barcelona and all that stuff. Yep. But
I
yeah,
really like the
they're
herb
keep
cat.
the sprigatito. Yeah, there's
Gatito.
unfortunately, I think the evolutions are gonna be what we fear.
Oh
I wish the
no.
Pokemon Company would listen. But more about this game later.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it was confirmed it's not gonna be a la Legends Arceus. It's gonna be throwback to Sword and Shield. I
Mm.
am not a happy camper about that. All right, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go registration is live for the Liverpool Regional Championship. I'm glad to see that Pokemon Go is getting some esports love. Of all the games, this is the only game that I know that has an active competitive scene that is global, where Pokemon Unite, the Pokemon Company is still limiting us to you're in Japan, you only compete in Japan. You're in the US, you only compete in the US, which I think is hot garbage. But I'm glad they're giving this some esports love. It should have been a no-brainer a long time ago. Community Day. So that's this Sunday, March 13th. Special Pokemon are the Cantonian, Alolan Sandshrew. So the original Sandshrew and the Alola Sandshrew. The special move when you evolve them that day, by the way, you have to evolve them. I think it's up to an hour or 2 hours after the community day has finished to get those exclusive moves. So Night Slash is going to be the exclusive move for the normal Sandshrew, and Shadow Claw will be the exclusive move for the Alolan Sandshrew. Sorry. Again, these moves are only available during community day hours or 2 hours after. It's on the app once you log in, so choose wisely. Comfy Alola shirt is still available for 250 coins. For 250 coins, I think you could get what, 3 remote raid passes. Yeah, I no hard pass on the shirts. Pokemon Unite. Duraludon releases March 15th, and he's gonna be an attacker. Looks like a melee attacker. I guess he was a trio of the pseudo legendary Pokemon they were releasing with Hoopa and Aegislash. So it makes sense that Aegislash was an all rounder, Hoopa's a support, and then Duraludon is an attacker, which means the next pseudo legendary we get should be a defender. New Hollowware for Bunny Boy. I'm excited. So the first season pass they had, I like forgot about it. I didn't finish it. And the only Hollowware for Cinderace is the pirate outfit right now. And you can't get it unless you finish the first pass. But they're giving him one. It's 400 coins, but it is what it is. At least it's a skin for him. So it's a space style Cinderace. He's got like a little old school 80s astronaut outfit. Then you have hip hop style Mamoswine. It looks alright. And Reporter. I'm sorry. I wrote this joke. I started laughing. My bad. Reporter style Gengar murders you and then is there to report it for the 10 o'clock news. It's great. I'm glad he's starting to see playing ranked again. I got murdered by one this morning. All right.
Oh.
Path of Exile. They had a what they call a royale, battle royale ish, and it's with their Twitch rivals tournament that they put on. Streamers competed against each other. It brought in tons of viewership. They raised a lot of money. They didn't say what they raised money for. It wasn't on the news clip, but if you want to know, just go check out Zazarian or anyone else that streams Path of Exile. And Path of Exile's always supported their streamers like no other company has, because they know that these guys are the ones bringing in new players, and their community is amazing. Yeah, Diablo 3 patch 2.7.3 is on the PTR now, so if you want to do Blizzard's work and go test their game for them, it's there. I'd love to get back into the genre. I don't have a whole lot of time right now, so if you like playing these games, I'm looking for a correspondent. Hit me up in the Discord and we'll talk. All right. Shooter news. Valorant. Riot Games is enhancing this year's VCT APAC 2022 season, so their competitive season, through a partnership with Vera Esports. So Riot has appointed Vera Esports as the competitive esports and video streaming platform powered by Veracity, the official esports partner and exclusive content platform for the Valorant Championships. And that's going to be for the Asia Pacific and Southeast Asia. Oh, I don't think we can. I think I know someone who tried to stream through that platform, but yeah, good luck with that. It's neat though. They care about their esports. And then Riot as a whole, they also do League of Legends and a few other games. All Battle Pass sales, they're donating to the humanitarian relief in Eastern Europe. And I think that's awesome. Big shout out to Riot. Yeah. Cool. Tabletop. Magic the Gathering, the new Magic Arena season is up. It started. I finished, I think, like mid-tier gold. If you were playing, let us know what you finished at. I'm climbing the ladder now. There were bannings and unbannings that shocked a few people. Lura's Companion was banned. And it affects the paper format, so the in-game, in-person Magic the Gathering. I want to say it affected Modern, and I think it affected Modern the most. Pokemon TCG, the new block in Japan was revealed. Time Gazer and Space Juggler, focused around the origin form of Dialga and Palkia. I mean, Pokemon Company. We just, quote unquote, figured it out in Arceus, right? Next block outside of Japan is going to be the Astral Radiance, and it releases May 27th. If you can get your hands on Pokemon TCG, let us know where you are. And then the Pokemon Go set releases in July, and in the special collections, I guess they put out a different box set for it. I think that's the one I'm gonna try to get. That's it for tabletop news. Anime. What do we got, Parasite?
Anime news. So we do have a lot for this week as well, because it is kind of that season where they're announcing a whole lot. Just a reminder for anybody who didn't listen to last week's. Funimation is moving over to Crunchyroll, so it might be best to cancel your Funimation subscription soon. I heard they are doing something like that, like via email, like if you are paying for Funimation and you cancel it because we're paying for Crunchyroll at the same time, you can get like a month free or something like that. I'll have to go and double check, but yeah. Okay, so Anime Japan 2022 is scheduled for March
I'm sorry,
26th and
I didn't get it.
27th.
I didn't get an email for it. I've been
No,
checking.
I think you have to email them.
Oh, I just want my anniversary gift. I don't care if I paid them for the year. Just give me.
Yeah,
I guess
you have
last year
to
was a
email 'em.
scarf, so I find it. I kind of feel boned, but I at least want my damn scarf. I'm sorry. Continue.
It's okay. I'm gonna just restart. Anime Japan 2022 is scheduled for March 26th and 27th. It's going to have some latest news on anime titles and some panels talking with some really popular voice actors and a lot of other stuff. But yeah, so that's exciting.
That is cool.
The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2 is scheduled to release on April 6th. Still have to watch that one. Um, but it's like a fantasy anime if you're into that kind of stuff.
Like high fantasy, like elves and ogres and orcs and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from what I've heard.
Okay.
I've seen like a few little clips, but nothing like major storyline related.
Oh, okay.
The Saints' magic power is omnipotent. Season 2 has been announced. We don't have a release date for that one yet. This one has such a long title. Oh my god. Reborn to the Master of the Blade from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire is scheduled for January of 2023. That is a really long name. This is another like kind of
Yeah.
fantasy anime from what I've heard. This
From
next
the
one is
Hero King to
exciting.
the Extraordinary Squire. Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
So this next one is by the creator of Kakiguri, the gambling anime. This anime is called High Card. It's original anime. I don't think there's like a manga for this one yet. It's scheduled for 2023, and it's about magical playing cards.
Ooh, that's right up my
Ooh,
alley.
Gambit? That's
Gambit.
what I thought when I was reading about it, but I think it's the cards
Oh.
themselves are magical.
Yeah, it reminds me of Magic the Gathering or like the deck of many things in Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm. This next one is a death game anime, so if you don't typically watch anime but you like shows like Squid Game or Alice in Borderland, you might like this one. It's called Tomodachi Game and it's scheduled for April 5th of this year. Um, I read on it a little bit and I think I want to watch this one. It seems really interesting.
I mean, that's right up our alley. We watch Squid
Mm-hmm.
Games, and I think another death game that no one acknowledges as a death game is Attack on Titan.
That's not
My
a
t-
death game anime. No.
it's just death.
It's just death.
It's just death. Go for
Oh
it.
my God, we haven't watched the latest episode for that.
What's today? Friday? Did no? We watched it.
Did we? I don't remember watching it on Sunday.
We watched it Sunday.
Mm,
Oh, I'm fine. I'll go back and rewatch it.
yeah, because I don't remember if we did or not.
Yeah. All right.
But
Before I derail you any further, go for it.
okay. Anyways, Data Live season 4 is scheduled for April 8th. I don't know a whole lot about Data Live, but I really like some of the character designs for this series. Super neat. This next one's really cute. I actually did watch the trailer for this one. So, science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. I don't know how to say that equation. I'm sorry.
Uh huh.
Season 2 is scheduled for April 1st. So this is like a romance anime about some scientists. I honestly really like the animation style for this one.
I don't think you can watch it. You're gonna have to get back with me on what that equation is.
I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry. I didn't do very well in math.
Damn. Well, you said it. I
Yeah.
didn't. You've heard it here live first,
Uh-huh.
ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So we got a release date for Spy Family. Um, Another anime coming out on my birthday. Yay. This one is scheduled for April 9th, and I'm excited for it. I still have to read the manga for this one, but the trailer's super neat.
It's
We
called
got a
the
release.
polar curve.
What?
It's the polar curve coordinates. Or sketch the polar curve. That's weird. That's a weird
I don't
equation. It's
I don't know what the polar curve
geometry.
is.
My bad. Keep going.
Classroom of the Elite season 2 got an announced date. Oh wait, I didn't put the announced date on there. I have the announcement date on my phone.
Is it in the doc?
Thought it was.
Girl, let me see. Nope. April 9th. Spy Family
No,
X?
no, no, that's Spy Family for Classroom of the Elite. Maybe this one doesn't have an announcement. I could have sworn I had an announcement date for this one.
Classroom Elite? It says right there, July of 2022.
Yeah, but like a specific release date.
No, it's not on the doc.
No, I don't see it. Anyways, this one comes out July of this year, and season 3 is going to be coming out next year. Have no idea when, though. Jobless Reincarnation season 2 has been announced. No release date for that one yet. This
Not
one's
even
neat.
seeing season 1.
Mm-mm. I heard it's a little bit weird.
I'm
Like
gonna have to check it out.
the main character's a little
Cause,
creepy,
cause
but other
everything,
than that,
cause everything I thought was gonna be good was not, and everything I thought was gonna be weird or not for me has been for me. So I'm gonna go check it out.
but this next one caught me by surprise because this is a horse racing anime. I never heard of any like sports anime that's had to do with horses yet. This one is called Fanfare of Adolescence. It's an original anime scheduled for April 2nd of this year. It's going to be a total of 13 episodes. Horse racing anime. It's
I
very
don't know how I
different.
feel about that. Is it a yay or a nay?
I think we'll just have to watch and see.
Bad. My bad. Apologies. Bad dad joke.
Oh my god. Okay. We have a release date for Kaguya-sama Love is War. Last episode I announced that they're getting a season 3, but we got a release date. It's going to be coming out on April 8th. This next one makes me kind of sad. Free, the Final Stroke movie, part 2, is scheduled for April 22nd in Japan. I really liked Free. Like, growing up, I didn't, like, continue on with the series, but I think it was a really good series. It's a swimming anime, so it is a sports anime.
Oh, is that where Thug Semi's from?
That's where Thug Semi from the abridged, yeah.
They're abridged. It's the only Thug Semi I know.
Yeah, it's good. The animation is always kind of like super detailed, and that's kind of what drew me in with that series. And I mean, it is fan servicey, I will give it that.
Yeah.
Definitely fan servicey. The quintessential quintuplets movie is scheduled for May 20th in Japan. I personally have never checked out this anime. Not sure if I ever will. It just really does not seem like something I would like. It is a romance anime about like 5 girls, quintuplets.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like one guy, I don't know who
One
he ends
dude.
up with.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I'm not one for harem animes. I'm sorry.
That doesn't sound
It's
like a harem anime. That sounds like just a whole bunch of confusing crap.
yeah, it's a no, it's a no from me, but I'm not gonna judge you if you like the series, you know?
Yeah.
It's just something I would never personally watch. And
I
no,
mean,
no.
they're getting a movie. Hmm.
Yeah, it's obviously very
Greetings.
popular.
Fucking midnight. All right. What else?
This last one is one that I'm excited for because I watched the trailer and I adore the animation for this one. Yuri Deko is scheduled for July 2022. I've never actually heard of this animation studio before. Science Saru. Never heard of it till today.
Hmm. Maybe
But
they draw anime with the polar circumference or
the
whatever.
the polar curve.
The polar curve.
But yeah, this one looks really neat. Kind of like a sci-fi anime, but the animation is just so different from other things that I've watched that
Like how
I'm
so? It's not like
um
Kingdom, is it?
no, God, no. I'm trying to think of anything I could compare it to. Maybe Kaiba. It was this weird kind of sci-fi anime that I watched very recently, actually. It came out in 2008. You've never seen it. Um,
Challenge accepted.
but it was good. It's a little confusing, but this animation kind of reminds me of like a more futuristic version of that, like with more bright colors, because Kaiba itself, the colors are very like muted in the anime.
Mm.
But I'm really excited. I definitely want to watch this one. It looks very different.
Nice. Yeah.
But that's about it for anime for this week.
Cool. I guess it's time for our topic, huh? And we put it up in the Discord. You guys can still get your thoughts in there as we go point by point here. Excuse me. Legends Arceus in review. All right.
Boy.
So, I think we had like a meeting this morning about it, and then a meeting right before the podcast. An
Mm-hmm.
impromptu meeting with Master Gabe. Everything's Legends Arceus is doing right. They are not going to continue for the next main series game.
Mm-mm.
They're going back to Sword and Shield and cutscenes and gym battles and the competitive scene that everyone claims that Gigantamax ruined, but the competitive scene has been broken for decades. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been out 25 years, yeah. No one's liked it. But Legends Arceus in review. You finished the main story?
Yeah, I finished the main story. I still haven't gotten to the after credits story because I've been focusing on the massive mass breakouts.
Oh, that's right. That's new.
Yeah, the newer what was it, like side quest kind of thing that's released.
Yeah. All right. So overall gameplay, what do you give it?
I really like it. It does kind of remind me of Breath of the Wild. It's nothing like any other Pokemon game, and that's what I kind of like about it. Like the creeping up on Pokemon and not having to battle them, like if you don't have to, and there's not necessarily like a bunch of trainers out in the wild. There's no like gym leaders. Instead, it's the frenzied Pokemon that you kind of have to deal with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked that it was so different from any other Pokemon game.
Yeah. The alpha Pokemon.
The alpha Pokemon.
You know, I think I'm in the same boat with a full team of alpha Weedles. Oh, I have your Weedles downstairs. I forgot to bring them up. Um, but yeah, I'm with Ghoulish Midnight. This is my favorite Pokemon game by far. And mind you, I have hundreds of hours. Excuse me, hundreds of hours in Pokemon Unite. This is everything that, and I got roped into Pokemon via the anime. And this is what Pokemon's about. You're in the wild, they're dangerous. You've got to hide in the grass. You've got to be careful what you do. You got to catch them all. There's consequences if you just run up and you think you can smoke an alpha Pokemon just because you have them by 10 or 20 levels. Nope, wrong. It's overall the gameplay is exactly where I think all Pokemon games need to start at. And I was hoping that they were going to reboot the Pokemon series with this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we need gym battles or make the gym battles optional. I don't think we need cutscene after cutscene. This tutorial was pretty long, but you got the gist of what was gonna happen to you until you got knocked out for the first time. Then you're like, ooh, I needed to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, gameplay overall, I give it a 10 out of 10. Where are you at?
10 out of 10. I did actually miss the gym battles. I personally I do like the gym battles in Pokemon games. I kind of wish there was something like that in this game, and I also kind of wish there was like cities that you could go to like there were in previous games. It's the only like thing I would have added to the game to make it feel a little more like a Pokemon game. But overall, it is a really good game,
Yeah.
like on its own.
And spoiler warning ahead of time. I'll make sure I cut this and put this again. Spoiler warning for you guys listening. I've been playing Pokemon games for a while. Again, I got roped in through the anime, but I've played the first game all the way until now, and I am very bored. And I've outgrown the original Pokemon games. But I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
They should have given us gyms that are optional. But for most of us that have played from the beginning, we know we're going to be out leveled, or we know to get the correct types, rotate them in, knock the gym out, and then go back into our team and put the Pokemon that we want to play with back into our team. So then what's the point of the gym battles? You've got to reward us with more than just a badge. I really liked the unique gameplay of taking down all the frenzied noble Pokemon instead of doing gym battles. I really liked that you got rewarded, the star system. Oh man, what's it called? I was so prepared.
The Galaxy Team
The
Stars.
Galaxy Team Stars. I like that they replaced, you beat the first gym. Okay, cool. Now you can control Pokemon above level 20. Instead, you gotta go catch a bunch of Pokemon. You gotta do your work. You've gotta not just catch a bunch of Weedles. You gotta go catch a bunch of different ones. Alphas, fill the Pokédex, and then you can control higher Pokemon. So I think that was the offset of not having gyms, and I really liked it. And again, gameplay 10 out of 10. Graphics, what did you think?
I feel like that's something they could have done a bit better, but it really didn't affect my overall gameplay. Um, Honestly, like the Pokemon graphics themselves, like for the actual Pokemon, wasn't bad. The graphics for the characters I didn't hate. It wasn't bad. It really was just the scenery. It looks very glitchy sometimes and just very rough,
Yeah,
but
so
that's
I
about
had
it.
I had issues with the I had issues with the graphics. The graphics are gonna get for as long as this was in development for, and how far they pushed it back due to quote unquote COVID reasons for them. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Uh, the sprites freak out. Because I use the jet balls a lot. I've been hunkered down around a corner while a Pokemon is pathing, and it reaches the end of the path, and then just spins like it's on meth. Like it just freaks the hell out. Like what the hell? And when it's raining and you've got like wind or something going on and you're in the grass, it just freaks out and I can't see anything. Like my screen just goes black green, black green, black green. So yeah, again, this should be the Pokemon game that reboots and pushes Pokemon in the right direction. I don't know why they're going back the other way, but they're going the right direction with this, but they should have put more into their graphics. It's a Pokemon game. We don't need you guys on 4K, but come on, at least give us 1080p without any glitches. That's all we ask. So I gave it a 5 out of 10. What'd you give it?
6,
6?
7. It was really just the trees and the land for
So,
me.
so you didn't really run into the Pokemon freaking out on you?
No.
I have a clip of it. I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
All right. Tutorial. The tutorial was long, but for a new type of game, I think it was the right length. I would love for a skip mechanic. Like, hey, let me skip out of this and then go get my butt handed to me, pass out, lose my items, and then go, okay, I need to go back to the tutorial. But I get it is a kid's game. But then again, it's a $60 game. You give
Mm-hmm.
me the option to skip the tutorial. What do you think?
I really mind it. I mean, it was helpful because I didn't understand a lot. Like, at first, I drowned a couple of times before I kind of got what was going on. Like, oh, I can't swim. I just kind of float there and die.
Yeah. How many times did you drown before you realized that you could hit that minus button and just fly back to camp?
Or,
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah. Tutorial. Like I said, I would like a skip, but I understand it. I give it an 8 out of 10. It would have gotten a 10 out of 10 if I could skip it. What do you give it? Parasite.
Like a
9.
7 because I wish it would have told me that I could have drowned sooner.
Oh, I think it does.
I didn't get it until after, but to be fair, like before a lot of the story quests, I would explore as much as I could before I actually had to do the quest.
Ah. Hmm. All right. Catching Pokemon. 10 out of 10. I have never had so much fun catching Pokemon. I can't tell how many nights I sat there just throwing Pokeballs until I ran out because I wanted a shiny, or you know what? Let me catch all of these for the Poke to perfect the Pokédex to increase my shiny chance. You know what I this is everything, like I said before, from the anime that we were told catching Pokemon was like. Yeah, the catching Pokemon in this game is 10 out of 10. This is how it should be. No surprises. You know, you just gotta be head on a swivel, check your surroundings, and if you get caught with your pants down, run. 10 out of 10. What'd you think, Parasite 9?
Agree. The only qualm I had with it was I really did not like trying to catch Abras. It was so difficult because you make like just a tiny like amount of noise and they'll freak out and they'll disappear.
Oh, see, that's what crafting that smoke ball is for.
That's what I did, and they'd still like if you're halfway in the grass and like they just hear you stepping on the grass, they'll turn around and then they'll poof, they're gone.
That's when you're gonna smack him with your jet ball.
I always do it too late. But I mean, other than that, catching Pokemon was fine. I liked um not just running into a bunch when you're going in the grass and instead actually hiding in the grass to catch
Mm,
them. I like that a lot more as opposed to the other games.
yeah. So what would you give it? What's the score?
10?
10 out of 10. I
10 out
agree.
of 10.
Yeah, Ghoulish Midnight. The feather wing ball and the jet balls are like the only ways to catch those Abras, and like from
Mm-hmm.
a distance too.
I'm too slow.
What's next? Crafting. I thought crafting was done well. Considering all Pokemon games, this was a 10 out of 10. Um, yeah. I don't know what else to say. You have to go out there, collect, the materials that you need, and run into Pokemon while you do it. And some Pokemon, like Geodudes and a lot of the grass Pokemon, they drop what you need to craft, and I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It forces you to go out into the world and interact with it. You can't just sit there and blow your cash. You know what I mean? Yeah, and as far as catching Pokemon, I think the time distortions are a very good way for them to fill out the Pokédex in a very slow and gradual manner. I think that was really good. All right, crafting Parasite. What'd you think?
I didn't really have any problems with crafting. I did like it. Um, I guess this is kind of in the crafting realm. My only problem was the bag space and how you have to keep going to that one guy in Galaxy Hall and just giving him so much money to upgrade your bag space.
I'm at a
Like I
hundred
think I'm
thousand.
I'm up to like 50,000 right now or 40,000.
Yeah, I'm at 100,000.
It's ridiculous.
But you see, the bag is a resource. It's a good thing because it
Mm-hmm.
forces you to go back to camp, dump all your stuff out, top off your Pokemon, maybe turn in research because you're close to a star, and then get right back to it.
No, a lot of times I'll play until my Pokemon are all dead. I don't treat them right.
Dead?
I'll play till I have like one Pokemon that like half health and then I'll go back to camp. I'm like, "Oh, okay.
I'm reporting you to PETA.
Yeah, do it."
Sitting there fighting your Pokemon to the death.
Mm-hmm. I try to go back to camp as little as possible
Hmm.
or go back to like the main city as little as possible because I want to get as many Pokemon caught as I can, as many like little entries completed before I talk to the professor so I get more money from his little reviews.
Oh yeah. So like, there's a way to go about catching 30 Pokemon, different species, a few alphas in there, and you'll never go broke.
I typically catch up to like 60 or 90 before I go and turn in.
Wow. Your boxes must be full.
I have to empty them like every time I play.
That's awesome. So crafting. You dig it.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 just because I am a bitch about the bag space. I hate it.
All right. Battling. You know, it's not perfect, but I love it. I would love to see originals where you have a tight mismatch and, you know, the guy who is, say, fighting a water type Pokemon. You know, they're down to the last Pokemon. He knows he's screwed. He goes all in, strong style, flamethrower, hope it crits, and knocks out the other Pokemon. And if he doesn't, he's using strong style, so the water Pokemon gets 2 or 3 attacks before he gets to go again. And it's game over. That is more exciting to watch from an esports standpoint than the current meta. I'm so tired of seeing Zacian on all those
Zacian.
the Zacian. The Pokemon purists can, you know, yeah. Go check out competitive Pokemon. Everyone blames it on Gigantamaxing. No. Everyone's tired of the old meta. Everyone's tired of you've got to have a 6 IV with a perfect nature with the neg move. Oh. And if you're not gendering your Pokemon, it's going to take you a month to breed that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the 6 that you need for a team. No, thank you. I love the battling system. No, it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect when it's first introduced. Agility and strong style are really cool. And maybe they need to tweak it a bit more to make it balanced. But I like it. You roll the dice. You know, it's kind of like D&D. You're going to roll with advantage, but you're getting disadvantage to get hit. Or vice versa. I think it's much more engaging, and it'll draw a lot more eyes into competitive Pokemon. Because right now, competitive Pokemon is at the lowest it's ever been in the Pokemon Company's history. And I think that's a sign that we should be moving away from that and doing what everyone else loves. So far, Arceus has brought in more money than a dual-versioned mainline Pokemon game has brought in the same time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So, battling, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because it's not perfect, but it's the way we should go. Yeah. All right, Ghoulish Midnight. All right, what'd you give battling? What do you give battling? How do you like battling, Parasite?
An 8 out of 10. I really do like the agile style, strong style moves and like having to master moves in order for them to be able to switch between the two. Um, I did wish there was more like trainer battles though. That is something I did kind of miss. I like that there are a few that are optional in like the side quests that you can do. Like the
Mm-hmm.
one guy where it's like take all your Pokemon off your team and fight me with just a Pachirisu. Or the one guy with the Lucario who's like fight me my Lucario. I just wish that there were more trainers that you could actually battle.
And I
I
think.
like
Go ahead.
I liked battling like the what were the three sisters called? Like Coin Charm and what's her face? I don't
The
remember their
Three
names.
Musketeers.
No, they weren't. What did they call themselves?
I forget.
I don't know. Those little bandit girls. I liked fighting
Mm-hmm.
them. I liked fighting the other people. I think I lost actually to Adaman one time.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
always over leveled, and I think that's why I don't miss trainer battles. Because no matter what I did, I would always be over leveled.
Mhm.
So I think they should bring back trainers and maybe in a DLC bring
Mhm.
back like, hey, you know, you're going to this new region because there's parts of the map that are obscured that you could go to,
Yeah.
and it is just where trainers go to test their mettle against other trainers, and you know, just have it all NPCs, have it as like a huge tournament, you know, and restrict the levels of mons and whatever. I think they could bring it back like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think leaving it out of the main story of the game was great. But yeah. All right. Let me see. This goes back to battling too. Moveset obtainability. They went 2 steps forward with Sword and Shield. They did the remake with Diamond and Pearl, and they went like 10 steps back. We went back to the one-use TM crap. And then Legends Arceus is you can learn everything, you just gotta pay for it. And I think that leads to a healthy competitive meta. It's like, okay, your Cinderace isn't the greatest, but if you go grind, you can grit pebble all the stats back up to perfect. And then you can just go to the trainer and learn all the moves that you want, the movesets that you want. You just gotta pay for it. I think that's awesome. What do you think? I give that a 10 out of 10.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go neutral on this one because I have not really focused on like using the grit pebbles, grit rocks, grit dust to raise attacks and stuff. I have not been focusing on my Pokemon's moves. I've just been focusing mainly on like the Pokédex. So I think the only one I have like all the stats like on their
Mm-hmm.
thing maxed out is my Decidueye, and that's it.
Yeah. Did you know that you can go train your Decidueye new moves at the oh man, I forget her name. The trainer back in town?
Yeah, but I haven't. I haven't at
Uh
all.
okay. Well, again, I give it a 9 out of 10. Nothing's
Hmm.
perfect. Maybe Ghoulish Midnight is perfect. I don't know. We'll have to see. Um, the story. All right, I'll let you go first with the story.
I really like the story because I mean I've finished most of it except for post credits, and I kind of know a little bit of what happens post credits, so I'm excited to do that. Um, I liked it. I liked all the characters. Like I love Adaman. He's probably my favorite Pokemon character behind N from Black and White because I gotta say N is the best Pokemon character ever created. Um, I liked that they brought back. Who were we talking about at the table? Ingo from Black and White to
Yes.
reappear in this game. I thought that was really neat.
Oh yeah.
I really liked a lot of the Diamond. I didn't like Melly, but I really liked a lot of the Diamond Clan people, like Sabi, um, May. I think it's Mai.
Yeah.
The one that you first run into, who has
Mm-hmm.
like the weird deer tights or the Stantler tights. I thought her
Yeah.
design was so cool. But overall story, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10 because I do feel the end was a little rushed. Like I didn't realize I was in the last part of the story quest until it like started happening. I was like, oh shit, like did I just finish the game? Like I wasn't expecting it to be so quick. I wish there was more of a buffer between um the end game and like that last Pokemon that you help frenzy because it kind of just jumps from you
Mm-hmm.
help unfrenzy this last Pokemon and now you're in end game.
Yep. Yeah, and
So
that's how I
that was
feel.
my only problem with it.
Yeah. 8 out of 10 for the same reasons you give, but I'm gonna tell you, those 8 are a strong 8 because this story was different from start to finish. It was different. It wasn't about some bad protagonist who is stealing Pokemon or doing whatever. You know what I mean? It was different, and the gameplay was different, and it seemed like it was gonna be a fresh start for Pokemon. I was like, oh, we're time traveling. Oh crap, we get to write the Pokédex. This is freaking amazing. What? We're the ones who figured out. We're the ones who figured out Driftbloom steals children in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Like the story was good, compelling. It brings you in, and for the people who've, you know, read the Pokédex, watched the anime, this was really something cool. And again, it just felt rushed at the end, and that's why it's an 8 out of a 10. But the story, I think, sets them up to do different storylines for the new Legends type games. Unfortunately, we're going back to the mainline crap, which honestly at this point I don't think I'm gonna buy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm just gonna wait for the next Legends game.
There was another thing I really liked about the story. It's kind of just like a little tidbit, but that one Diamond Clan member, Iscan, um, and the one Pearl Clan member who were like secretly in love. Like I thought that
Oh
was
yeah.
really cute.
Hmm.
I liked that part. I forget her name, but she's the one who is raising the Arcanine to become the next Lord,
Yep.
or the Growlithe to become the next Arcanine Lord.
Yep.
But yeah, I just don't like Melly.
Yeah.
We could
No.
have done without that character.
Could have. I was so glad to stomp the crap out of her.
I think it's a guy.
Oh, is it a guy? Oh, my bad.
I'm pretty sure Melly's a guy,
I have no idea.
but like I think
The
it's the
hair threw me
hat.
off. I got a
Yeah,
ponytail in right now, but so I shouldn't say anything. But the hair threw me off.
they could have done better with the character design for that character too.
Yeah, it seems like they just threw a wig and a beanie onto a
And it's just
character.
it doesn't fit right. Like it doesn't look right all like on the head.
No, it does not. And that goes back to the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all right. I guess our last point for the review: replayability, or should I say non-stoppability? Because I'm falling asleep. I've already done all my dailies in Unite. I've logged into Final Fantasy and done the dailies I can do before it gets too late. And I always find myself turning on Legends Arceus and going, well, shit. Let me get in real quick and, how many more Infernal Praise do I have to cast off of Cyndaquil? Yeah, I can knock out 5 real quick. And it's almost like a drug habit. I've never had one, but I'm guessing that's what it's like. It's like you turn it on, you're like, I can go 15 minutes. And then 2 hours later, your eyes are bloodshot, and you're like, fuck, I gotta wake up in 5 hours. Replayability, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, without having to restart the game, like you and I are both putting alpha decks together, we're still hunting for shinies. Like, I don't see myself not logging into this game a few times a week,
Mm-hmm.
even years from now. What about you?
Um, Definitely a 10 out of 10 too. It's just usually after I finish a Pokemon game, I won't touch it again after unless I'm like bored and it comes to mind and I'm like, "Oh my God, like I want to replay that Pokemon game." Or I want to go look at all my old Pokemon from when I was a kid or from a few years ago. Like usually once I finish that main storyline point, I am done. Like it's not for all games, but for Pokemon games, that's usually what I do.
Yeah.
But for this one, like, I have finished the main story, save for the end credits stuff. But I still find myself like, I want to complete this Pokédex entry. I want to perfect this one. Like, I want to do this and that. I want to customize my character a little more. I love the customability in this game. I'm not really a fan of all the haircuts, but I love like all the different outfits you can dress your character in. It's so different.
Yeah. Oh, it is. And Ghoulish Midnight. Living shiny decks. Oh my god, good luck with that, dude.
I have only caught one shiny and it's a wormhole. That's it.
I've got a Rumple and
Wormhole.
and I got a Starly, the most underwhelming. Um,
Cute. It
but
looks like a
but
brown pigeon.
yeah, but my Wurmple evolved into Beautyfly, so
I don't know if I want to evolve my Wurmple. I kind of like just like the purple caterpillar.
I think it'll be easier to catch shiny Wurmples.
Hmm,
So that's why I evolved mine. Um,
understandable.
yeah, so that brings us to the end of the topic. I think overall, even with the issues, we're looking at a 9 out of 10 or an 8.5 out of 10 total for Legends Arceus. That's
Mm-hmm.
my take. What about you?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it is a game that I'm still playing. I still see myself playing like a month from now. I think
Yeah,
overall it's just a really well done game,
yeah.
even if it is so different from the main series Pokemon games.
I mean, if you came out with one of these Legends games every 2 years, I think Pokemon would really capture more of the older audience and bring in not just a fresh look at the game series, like us older dudes who, watch it from the get-go, but a lot more revenue. That's my take. Well, we put it up in the Discord. I'll be better about tagging everyone in the Discord about the topic for next week. We haven't decided what it is. We got a meeting tomorrow about it. But yeah, Legends Arceus review. Need a Carry Bro podcast gives it a 9 out of 10. We'll go with 9 out of 10. We'll round that one down and we'll round mine up and yours down. How's that?
Okay.
All right. Legends Arceus. Need a Carry Bro podcast. 9 out of 10 review. If you'd like for us to talk about something else, give us topic ideas, hit us up in the Discord. Or you can email us at muertesfavor@gmail.com. That's muertesfavor@gmail.com. I totally didn't read that off the screen. Yeah. I've been your host, Muertesfavor. Be safe, stay sane. We'll catch you on the next one. And I was joined by my co-host, Parasite9.
I was too early, huh?
Yeah, do it again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I thought you had a catchphrase, goodbye.
I don't have a catchphrase.
I thought it was bye-bye.
No, I must change it every time.
You're going to change it every time?
Just to make people mad.
Yeah, all the people.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to Need a Carry Bro podcast. We'd like to thank our Twitch subscribers, Solastira, Grim Gaming LLC, and Ghoulish Midnight.